Cecilia Quiroga is here. Cecilia was leading the project for the Home Away from Home grant. And we're here today to talk about the impact that the house, la casa, la casita, is having in the children. So can you tell us about how you learned from the grant and how was the process of applying? And now that we just saw it and saw the families there, what it means for you and for the Fundación Nuestra Esperanza.
Okay, the project itself, when we got it, when we found out about it, was like a big light of hope, because we were really in need of having a big house to offer a better service to our children and our families. And we went through a process. We learned a lot about ourselves as a foundation. And then once it was announced that Bolivia was one of the countries that was awarded with the grant, it was time to start working. And now that you've seen the house, and now that we are in this beautiful house with 10 bedrooms versus the 3 little bedrooms that we had in the prior house, we are so sure and so grateful because we can offer a much better service to our families. We offer dignity because they have a nice room, a nice house where to live, good food for them. They have a sense of family. They are convinced that the parents are convinced that their children's lives wouldn't be the same if they didn't have the house that we offer.
So what was that, the grant that you received from Foundation S and CCI? What does it mean? What did it mean for you exactly to have that funds available?
Having the funds available meant that we were given the opportunity to save lives.
To save lives.
So we are saving lives with this beautiful house that we have now, and forever grateful with Sanofi and CCI.
So can you describe the situation before the new casita or the new house, and how it was before and how it is now?
Okay. We used to have a very small house. It was rented, first of all. It had 3 bedrooms, so we had family sharing rooms, first of all. We had very little storage place. We had people sleeping on mattresses in the living room, dining room, very steep stairs to go up and down. And well, you've seen the house now. We have a 10, the 11th room is going to be equipped to be the palliative care room. And now everybody has a room with 2 beds and
private room. And the children have space to play. I mean, they have their bicycles, their balls. They were playing soccer.
Yesterday, one of the girls was telling me that she liked the casita much better than her home because she had so many toys
here. That's
here
what she
to
said.
play with, and
That's what she
the
said.
rollers.
She didn't want to leave.
She didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
And I mean, she liked the house so much that her sister, that is not going through chemotherapy or anything, she said, I want chemotherapy too because I want to stay here.
I want to stay here. That's what she said.
Yes.
Yeah. And so can you describe what are the services you are offering to the families now?
Yes, okay. Beside housing, we offer them food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and we have our psychological office now.
For mental health support.
For mental health support, and we help them going to the hospital and getting all the information we need from the doctors to explain to them. And we are teaching parents to do their own manual work, so when they go back home they can sell things that they learn how to do. And so most of all is just giving them love and support and being there for them.
Actually, being there in La Casita, you can feel the sense of community, the sense of family, the sense of caring that they all share. And so I want to say it's amazing the impact that you're having, and congratulations for this, for what you're doing. So what would be now that we have the new casita, what are the next challenges? What comes now?
So there's much more to do. We need to show our community what we do, get more people to know our work. We need to get organized in many things within the house. I think we need to improve the communication with the different areas that are worked with in the house, starting with the hospitals and inside the house.
And do you have plans to offer more services? We were talking about
Transportation. Transportation is a big one.
Why?
Because right now they use public transportation, and these are children that their defenses are, the immune system is low, and it implies a cost for the families too. So having a transportation route, they could go faster to the hospital, come back faster, and in a safer environment.
So having transportation would mean not only in terms of budgeting, but also in terms of safety for these children who are
especially safety for the children.
For the immune system that
they are our main objective, to have them, healthy. So public transportation is not the best way for them to move around.
As a final remark, what is in Bolivia? I understand that every year around 400 or 500 children get diagnosed. What is the survival rate in the country?
It's 35%.
35% of children survive.
Yes.
And how do you expect with this new casita to move the needle? Or how do you expect that this new casita will help or will impact to, of course, improve the survival rate in Bolivia?
So we know that if families stay in a place where they feel like home, there's adherence to the treatment. And through this adherence, the survival rate goes up. So giving them a home, so having a transportation route, they could go faster to the hospital, come back faster, and in a safer environment.
So having transportation would mean not only in terms of budgeting, but also in terms of safety for these children who are
especially safety for the children.
For the immune system that
they are our main objective, to have them, healthy. So public transportation is not the best way for them to move around.
As a final remark, what is in Bolivia? I understand that every year around 400 or 500 children get diagnosed. What is the survival rate in the country?
It's 35%.
35% of children survive.
Yes.
And how do you expect with this new casita to move the needle? Or how do you expect that this new casita will help or will impact to, of course, improve the survival rate in Bolivia?
So we know that if families stay in a place where they feel like home, there's adherence to the treatment. And through this adherence, the survival rate goes up. So giving them a home where to stay during treatment is just saving a life.
Saving their lives.
Saving a life.
And I was shocked. We had a focus group with the families yesterday, and there were 8 parents, and the 8 of them reported that if the casita was not there, they would have abandoned treatment and would have gone back to their village or whatever they come from.
They will go back home, and in Bolivia, out of the 9 departments that we have, only 4 offer pediatric oncology. And of these 4 cities, only 2 offer radiotherapy, so radiation therapy.
Yeah.
So they need to stay here and finish the treatment for them to have a bigger chance to survive. So being able to offer them a home away from home,
home away from
home is giving them a chance to win their battle with cancer.
Yeah. So definitely this new program is impacting in terms of treatment adherence and treatment abandonment. So thank you, Cecilia, for all what you're doing. I'm really touched to really talk to the people, the children, families, to see the casita, and to have the chance to really feel the community sense, the love, the hope. You are inspiring to me and to all CCI community. And I just want to give a message to the CCI community that on February 14, we opening the call for proposals for the new home away from home. So all our members can be as brave as Cecilia, who decided to apply, and hopefully we can build more home away from home in other parts of the world where it's so much needed. So I hope that maybe next year we're having this conversation with more organizations who can share the impact that this grant, very generously given by Foundation S, Sanofi, can provide more homes away from home for children with cancer around the world.
And well, thank you CCI and thank you Sanofi, and to all the other foundations that are dreaming as we were dreaming a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. Just know that dreams come true. Apply and something good will happen and you will be impacting the world through your work. Thank you.
Thank you. Gracias, Cecilia. Gracias. Gracias.